Hello everyone and welcome to Rising Angels Reborn, episode 5. Yes, probably. In last episode, we were heading to a planet, and now we're on the planet. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in episode 6. Good day, I'm kidding. Okay. A planet that has no name, a world that has no civilization. The woods are as still as the lost grave of the adventurer Killick Carson. No bad. No, bad. No thinking about dead sittos. If you think about the names of the wall, you're going to end up being one. Still, the comparison is warranted. It's so silent around here, so still. Not even a breeze is blowing through the abandoned campsite. Such peacefulness sits ill in my heart. We should return to the ship. It's okay. We just scared all the animals away with the ship's engine. They will return in time. And eat us, perchance? I don't know. Stop worrying, Colonel. I checked the scanners and nothing bigger than my fist registered for 5 miles around us. Small can be ferocious. With all due respect, we should limit our voices to not disturb any potential wildlife, sir. Major Xaydam, are you ready? I still chuckle at that. The sudden shift of Saul's professionalism towards me catches me off guard for a moment, but I grab it as an anchor. Focus is key. This is no different than a training mission. I'm ready. Nobody touch anything. The clues around here could be anything. Then I am heading back to the shuttle. If you need me, my lady, please call. That'll be fine, sir. If you need a break, I could always use the company. We've got work to do. We're yours to command, Major Xaydam. Oh no! Okay, Lieutenant Zuri. I want you setting up sensors and seeing what you can about any remaining camp defenses. I already did. Really? It was the first thing I did when I came off the shuttle. It'd be really bad of me to let you step on a landmine or something. She's right. I should have had her check the first second she stepped off. A mistake. Surprisingly, good work from you. Don't sound so surprised all the time, please. Then could you keep an eye out for any potential threats? Of course. Nobody is going to hurt you while I'm here. My gut tells me that casual remark is a serious one. It's a comforting thought to know someone is ensuring my safety. Captain Moonfellow, I want your help in determining what happened to the camp's residents. The camp looks almost too spotless to be abandoned. I need to study the local fauna anyway. Our mission takes priority. Don't lose focus. Sol... Major Hackett. Major, my mission to investigate flora and fauna is a mission from the board of directors. Yours is Space Force directed. My mission trumps yours. Now wait just... But I can do both. You can count on me, Natalie. Thanks. She needs to remember we are a team, not a bunch of lone wolves. If she has her own mission, we can't hold a grudge. Orders are orders. Whatever. Focus, Major Hackett. I need you to help me look for clues about what they were looking for here. This place reeks of strangeness. Then we are in agreement. Why here? Why this place? I don't see any good reason to stay here. That's what we need to find out. And may luck bless us. I'll report anything I find. I went through the camp with the utmost care. Now that was terrifying. Any potential delicate clues could be lying underfoot. I have to be cautious. But I nose around the tents. It is the lack of clues that highlights itself to me. There was no sign of a struggle, no sign of an attack by wildlife that could have driven the researchers away, no sign of a hasty departure. Why would someone abandon all their survival gear rather? Is there some paranormal shit that is enacted here? Because I'm going to go crazy. Yet I cannot find any trace of what they were doing. all computers, all documentation are conspicuously absent. Personal effects are also strangely absent. I can find plenty of jackets for what I suppose would be cold nights, but I can't find a single picture of somebody's loved ones. Why? I sit down on one of the thin, collapsible chairs around the table that I could only presume once held computer racks. There has been something here that I'm missing. Were they planning on returning soon? Maybe an excursion into the local area. Still, why would they take all of their computer equipment, but none of their survival gear? Bridge, this is ground team. Go ahead, ground team. Requesting a scan for any humanoid life forms within a 50-mile radius of our site. Welcome. We'll send you the results in 10. I copy that. There isn't any point in doing that, Nat. What makes you say that? Zuri flares her wings. Like a hawk zooming in on its prey. I have to resist the urge to jump back. I can feel the disturbance on the wind. The voice of the world. You can? Your wings are sensitive enough to detect those sorts of things? It takes a lot of work to decipher what I feel, but you don't get to perform if you can't feel the wind. When a warrior spirit is in harmony with the world, all of its secrets will be revealed. I knew it was a good idea to bring you along. What do you feel? What secrets are out there? Death. I'm sorry, I'm just a little excited. This place, it feels dead. Yeah, that's what she means, Natalie. Everyone's dead. Yeah. Like the inhabitants disappeared in a flash. The wind, the world, it all feels vacant, like we are sitting on a sacred site that was to remain undisturbed. You sound a little scared. A true warrior fears nothing. I guess I'm not a true warrior though. It is putting me on edge. Like any moment, something will rise and devour me. You can fly away. Don't give me that stuff. You pick me up. I'm the first person you save. I'm your commanding officer. We're all here together. I might not be able to do much to fight, but you can count on me. Don't worry. I haven't trained for years just to let some spooky camp make me run in fright. Defending you is my duty. I just feel really ill here. Could we go soon? We will soon. Is there anything I can do to help you out? I have some tea if you'd like. Oh, I have tea right here. Tea is a sage's drink, not a brave warrior's. I beg your pardon. Well, oh, I'm wise, am I? Zuri! Oh, I really do like you. But thanks for thinking of me. Aren't all warriors supposed to be scholars as well as fighters? Try some. You caught me. It's too bitter for my tastes. I like sweet things. Then add sugar. So, things that aren't like you. I'm so sweet that you can't leave me out in the rain. Did you find anything? Whoever was here fled quickly, but ensured that we would have no easy way to follow them. It could be possible that the researchers were captured by pirates. Pirates would have taken everything of value. That generator over there is worth thousands, but it was left behind. Then what do you think happened, lizard brain? I don't know. If you are going to shoot down my theory, at least have something to replace it with. Ground team, this is the bridge. Ali Baba. Go ahead. Negative on those scans. You're all alone down there. Thanks, as death out. As a death summer. I told you, the wind never lies. So, we have no clues. It would appear so. Someone is trying very hard to make sure that we do not find out what the researchers were doing. Oh no, Faye shoves her way past Zuri's outstretched wings, clearly trying to get to me in a hurry. I might have a clue. Oh, we've got some Sherlock Holmes music right here, ladies and gentlemen. Did you find a bone or something? I'm not a dog. You're a fox. You always fool me. Please hurry, Major. I didn't want to touch it. Is it hazardous? Sol, get our chem gear. Roger. No. It's... You just need to see it for yourself. Okay, I'm terrified. Zuri, get the guns! Or prepare the ship to run away. Captain Moonfallow leads me to a spot on the far edge of the camp. The soil is disturbed and I can see where she was digging. Was she secretly looking for a bone? If she was, she found me one. A datapad lies half buried in the soil. The corner of the rectangular tablet just juts out. I can only assume that Captain Moonfallow was pulling it out when she realized I should do it. You were very smart to leave the excavation to me. We don't want to risk damaging it. That's not it. That isn't dirt staining the screen. What? Curiosity gets the better of me, so I skip safely following procedures and pull it out without being delicate. She's right. That dirt stain is far too red to be from this soil. Oh shit. Perhaps they found it on another planet. If they found it somewhere with red sand, or... That makes no sense. Why would they dig it up one place just to bury it another? It wouldn't have a splotchy pattern like it has now if it was from soil. Could it be blood? Dried up blood? Yes! It smells like it. Blood. But whose? Why? Who would bury a blood-covered datapad? How deep was it? Barely under the surface. I was looking for more signs of disturbed ground, but none of the others had anything buried in them. Drats. Still, we might be able to pull something useful from this one. We shouldn't stay here. What do you mean? We need to do a full scan of the area. It's possible that we may find the fate of our missing researchers. It doesn't matter! Our lives are more important than the dead! There's something wrong here. Very wrong. The land. My father always taught me to listen to the animals. If you can't hear them, he said you should run. Even though I've got a slightly worrisome feeling, I don't feel anything like Zuri or Moonfallow are talking about. Still, I would be unwise to ignore the advice of my crew. Everyone gather up. We'll head back to the Nimros and investigate this datapad there further. Fabulous! Don't tell me you are getting cold feet because of a spooked puppy who can't handle a little blood. I can. Major, please listen to us. We need to go now. Darkness is setting. That's just a storm cloud. You can't seriously think you are going to dissolve because you are so sweet. Sol, our security officer just said they don't feel safe here anymore. We're going. Fine. Oh, I beat him to it. I look at the storm clouds off in the distance. I don't like retreating from the mystery, but if my crew is to trust in me, I must trust in them. Besides, I've got a potential clue. I brush off the remaining specks of dirt from the tarnished silver casing. My little enigma must have something important on it. It has to. Someone tried hiding this one. I can only hope it was a researcher who didn't want whatever got the other computers. It must be someone who knows the truth could never die. People don't murder others over old trinkets and ruins. Something important was here. Perhaps something dangerous. Oh my god, the Reapers are here. Command wouldn't have sent me after old pottery. A weapon maybe? A weapon is something people would kill over. A weapon is worth sending out a Sito. A weapon. Could there have been an ancient weapon of mass destruction buried on these grounds? Have we disturbed the grounds of a mystery best left unsolved? Probably. Zuri lightly grips my shoulder, bringing me back to reality. Sorry, everyone pull out. Oh, we have such peaceful music. Which is loud as hell. As I step out of the shuttle airlock, I can't help but feel a little happy. It almost feels like returning home after a lonely day at work. Oh god, this is so loud. It kind of feels different, I don't know. Actually, that is what it is. Huh. I never really thought about it. This ship is my home now. Oh, Betty! The commander should hear our discoveries. I'm going to report in to her before I tear this thing apart. Go ahead. I need a word with Lieutenant Zuri. Huh? Sol, it was my decision to come back home. I know, and I accept that. I just need to talk to her about something work-related. Alright, don't be too long. This will be quick. Do you think she'll be alright with him? I don't think so. I'm worried. Zuri, don't hurt her soul. ... Tell the commander that I got mud all over my boots. I'll be there shortly. I'll go tell her. Thanks. I did tell you to. It was an order from your commander. I barely make it 10 feet before Sol's deep voice booms out. Oh wait, what? Lieutenant, what were you thinking out there? Thoughts? That's what most people think. Let me make myself a little more clear. When I looked up from my investigation, do you know what I saw? No. The sun? A bird? Natalie? If you knew what was good for you, you would stop talking. I saw you, Lieutenant, staring off into space when she was on duty. Wait, what? I wasn't staring off into space. I swear, Major. Okay, the forest. I don't care where you were staring. It wasn't at anything of your security equipment. It wasn't at any of your security equipment. Let me be clear. I barely tolerate your constant accidental assaults, your lax behaviour, and your disrespect. I somehow manage to muster the strength each day not to write all of that paperwork. But when we finally have a real use for you, the last thing I imagined you doing was just standing there with your mouth open. You keep telling me how you want to be a real warrior. I do. I am. But she did do her job. I mean, what I thought was a gut feeling was technically true if two people had the same opinion. Then what the hell were you doing out there? The whole team was in danger because of your actions. Wait, what? What? How are we in danger? What? Soul, you have made my mind go off the deep end. I cannot comprehend what you just said. Why? Because we came back fine. Yeah, no one was hurt. No one was injured. Yeah, we came back pretty unscathed. So I think Zuri did her job. I had it under control. Why can't you trust me? Mind your tone. Sir, I wasn't zoning out or whatever you think it might have been. Oh? And what were you doing, Lieutenant? I was sensing the wind. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Is that what you're having to go to her for? Oh. What? With my wings, I can detect the slightest vibrations in the air, which allows me to detect any threat long before it gets close to us. See? Prick! That's amazing. You think so? Of course. How anyone could be so remarkably stupid proves that we clearly have not hit the bottom of the barrel. It's true, but Soul, leave her alone. I don't doubt that you believe in your freaky mutant superpowers. However, can you tell me what this is? What? It's my sensor monitor. And what does it do? It allows me to monitor my sensors that I placed around our camp, sir. And now I And now I'm Sir again. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? That I should have relied upon my senses per regulations, sir. I know it is pointless to say, but if you know that, I shouldn't have to remind you. Don't slack at the next sight. I'm counting on you to protect us. But Soul! Yes, sir. Watch where you put those talons of yours. You smashed a couple of balls at the site that I was going to inspect. Oh, no! What have you done? Zuri! Saul looks exasperated, but I'm on the fence if I should support him. True, Zuri needs to follow her checklist, but having a second layer of defenses is smart. You're blaming Zuri now, are you? What if Zuri's methods had detected something the sensors couldn't read? But what if Zuri missed something on her sensors and we got attacked? Both of them are right. Yeah, I suppose. I want to move in to support them and end this, but I can't undermine the Nimros's executive officer when he is setting his standards. All I can do is support them both and hope they someday see that they both could have been right or wrong today. Oh! Why do we have such happy music? Oh, hey. You seem to hold up pretty well. He must have been in a good mood today. He actually yelled at me for something other than being a lizard. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. Besides, a good warrior doesn't let petty insults get under her skin. She says as she brushes away something that glistened from the corner of her eye. Still, her ability to bounce back is admirable. If it makes you feel better, I didn't feel like I was in any danger with you there. I know. I felt like we were in danger. It was like the land was crying out in anger at our arrival. Land? Crying out? I'll have to check the shuttle's external audio records to see if there was something I didn't hear. Hey, Nat. Thanks for standing up for me out there. Don't look so surprised. What did you think I was going to do? Call you lizard brain and ignore your recommendations? You're good friends with Sol. So, yeah. Just because we're friends doesn't mean we see eye to eye on everything. I trust him, Zuri, but I trust you as well. You trust me? I've never heard that before. Really? You're the security officer. How can nobody not trust you? Yeah, what? Most people only say that they can trust me to screw things up. I'm going to be the best warrior there is. You can count on me, Nat. People trust her to screw things up? Well, I meant that I can trust her because she's a fellow soldier. No, Zoe seems so passionate. I want to have faith in her. It would be ill of me to not give her my full support. Let's go back. I'll show you. I'll fight the evil storm threatening to destroy you. How about we go report in to the commander before she becomes an evil storm herself? Roger. I like her. It's good to have a kind, good-spirited security officer. Victory and promotions are assured. Yeah, I'll keep going. Ma'am, Major SDF report. I found the escape trails for the shuttle. Welcome back, Major. I found all 5 of their escape trails to froze. Oh, I bet you didn't find anything. I've already heard your story, Lieutenant. But she hasn't. I bet you are regretting not sending me along now, aren't you? The camp was abandoned. It didn't appear to be ransacked, but we were unable to locate any documentation or electronic devices. See, you should have had the real hero go with you. Except for this data pad. We found it covered in dried blood and buried in dirt. Captain Moonfallow was the one to find it. Excellent work. I also want to commend you on the hasty retreat. The storm you spotted appears to have grown in strength. Our sensors are reporting weather strong enough to prevent takeoffs. So much for going back there now. That storm. It could have been dangerous. But was that a simple coincidence or a sign of something more sinister? Zuri looks disturbed, her frank smile from earlier being replaced by restless look of distress. I'm going to bring her with me from now on. Even if she was worrying, she got a good sense of the weather. I'd rather not be trying to search a site in a hurricane. Let me see that. Not so fast. Let me see that. I meant I haven't done an in-depth investigation on it yet. We don't know the secrets it may contain. Power on. We should be doing this in a controlled location. It needs a password. Did you think to find that? Give it back! I snatch it out of the rude Kitsune's hands before she has a chance to inflict any further potential harm. If you'll excuse me, ma'am, I will report in once I determine what sort of secrets it may contain. While we do what? Sit on our thumbs? I already told you I have the locations of 5 outbound shuttles. Then follow one of them. I'll give you a better idea of where I want to go after I work on this. Fine. This is not fine. This is actually dangerous, unlike the storm we ran from. Trust in her, Saul. I do trust in Natalie. If she thinks that we should continue forward while she works on the device, why can you not support her decisions? Because he doesn't trust any of us! Never mind them, my dear. Let us return to the lab and begin our work. I want to help. Me too. Oh dear lord. Alright, let's get cracking. I'll get us to the site where Star thinks the runaway shuttle went. You can count on me. Us. Thanks, I won't let you down. Oh my, ... I'm a little nervous with all 3 of you hovering over my shoulder. This is boring. Make something happen. It takes a while for my program to work. It takes a few hours before we can pull all of the encryption data off. Pull all of the encrypted data off. This should be a song. If you will pardon me, I must do an inventory of our supplies, my dear. I gotta as well. Bye. ... Go ahead and leave. I can tell you are bored. I can tell you are bored out of your mind as well. Aren't you bored as well? No way. There's too much mystery behind this. I want to be here to see the second this finishes. You're so motivated. I'm annoyed is more like it. Try as I might, there aren't enough clues to build any sort of case. My report back to command is going to sound so weak and pathetic. Weak? Really? I can feel my promotion slipping through the cracks, but I'm going to let it. But I'm not going to let it? How about you show me how to play Candy Shop? We need to focus on the job at hand. You look like you are about to tear your hair out. I am. Maybe you just need to think about it in a different way. By playing games? I would think that I should serve as a better role model than that, Zuri. That sounds professional, I believe. The real answer is that I would have broke one out if the security cracking program didn't cause immense lag. I have an idea. Why don't you play some music for me while we wait? Or we could just sit here in silence and wait. I like that idea. You don't have to play if you don't want to play. It's okay. So much for that approach. I think I'm going to try playing my soundtrack of flute music and see if she'll play along next time. I know I'm being a bother, but I want to hear it live. Over the whir of the machines, I can hear faint muttering. I glance over at Zuri and see her lips moving ever so slightly. If you want to tell me to shut up, feel free. Lab is the one place where ranks hold no place. You think I'm a warrior, right? I am. I think I am. You are what you are. You are what you think you are. Dot dot dot. What's wrong with my Zuri? Put a smile on her face. Wait, is that why you won't play for me? You can't be seriously thinking that. Oh, she thinks because we wanted to sing that we don't think that she's a warrior. You're my warrior, Zuri. I think a good workout is exactly what I need right now. My coach would be so disappointed in how much I've been slacking. I'm not that stupid. You are what you think you are. So I'm a slacker? Do you think I'm a real warrior? I played more computer games than you know exist and barely passed my fitness test. No rank here. Tell me the truth. I don't think you are. Scholars aren't warriors. They're weaklings. But you seem like a really smart scholar and I like you as a friend. I'm glad you think so. I like you as well. However, I also think you are completely and utterly wrong. I am a real warrior. Oh? Then let's spar. I need to practice my stances. No, you have me sprawled out over the... you'd have me sprawled out over the floor. I'd rather not have to do my work later with a potential broken bone. But you said you were a warrior. I am. I just find a different type of battle than you do. I don't get it. You scholars are all the same, trying to confuse me. Oh god. Maybe you're just not trying hard enough to understand. A glowing green light catches my attention. I flick the transfer switch and sit down in my computer chair. Okay, I have been recording for too long. I will see you all in the next episode, and maybe we'll find out what is in this datapad. Good day, and see you in the next episode.